The vampire, a creature of the night, stalking our dreams, craving our blood, our very life. Throughout history and in many cultures, vampires have figured prominently in fireside tales of terror. And many dreadful stories are told of a 15th century Romanian warrior, Vlad Dracula, or Vlad the Impaler. But most of our present-day ideas about vampires stem from the vivid, overheated 19th century novel Dracula, penned by the Irish writer Bram Stoker. Vampires have been featured in dozens of movies, from the silently terrifying Nosferatu to the famous interpretation by Bela Lugosi, to a few more lighthearted looks at the Caped Count. At the height of the Hollywood blaxploitation movement, there was even a Blacula. But no performer has ever been so closely associated with the role as British actor Christopher Lee.
Who has done this thing?
I regarded this character as heroic, romantic, erotic, irresistible to women, unstoppable by men. I decided to play him as a malevolent hero. I decided to play him as a man of immense dignity, immense strength, immense power, immense brain. He's a kind of a Superman, actually.
In Dracula, Prince of Darkness, made by the famous British movie studio Hammer Films, the dreaded Count is awakened from his death-like sleep with the diabolical assistance of his faithful attendant, awakened to once more roam by night, eternally haunting the living.
I don't imagine anybody would wish for immortality. The character of Dracula is condemned to immortality, but can only exist through the power of blood. The blood is the life, the famous phrase. And it is. Now, can you imagine anything more unattractive? Can you imagine anything more destructive? You cannot die. You are living and yet you are dead. The undead. You cannot die. You must want to.
How do you kill a vampire? In the Hammer film, Dracula has risen from the grave. One of the most widely accepted methods, the stake through the heart, gets a new twist.
Pray! You must pray! I can't! You must, or he won't die!
Many of us would say, oh, give me another 5 years, another 10, another 15, another 20, as long as I'm healthy, or whatever, still have my mind. And many of us, I think, would like that, perhaps, but to live forever, and only to be able to do so at night, and only be able to do it by draining the very essence from other people.
So watch for Christopher Lee in his most famous role, Count Dracula, and many more classic tales of terror from Hammer Films on Cinemax this month.